just someone to don't have my pet summon. Impossible.
Don't you know it's rude to enter without knocking? The youth of today. No manners at all.
Though we neglected to knock, we did create something of a commotion. I had hoped that would suffice.
Heavy-handed as ever, I see. And still not a hint.
To give credit where credit is due, I learned from the best. It has been too long, Master Matoya.
Indeed it has. Oh, it's good to see you again, my girl. And with your fiery spirit unquenched. But look at you, all grown up and womanly. The one there in the fancy duds, that's Louis Soir's granddaughter, I take it?
Grandson, begging your pardons. You knew my grandfather, my lady.
Knew him? Ha! We were constantly at each other's throats. Like rabid dogs we were. Oh, he was a stubborn bugger, was your grandfather. Never a dull moment when he was around, though, I'll give him that. As for you, boy, I've known you since you were a rosy-cheeked babe at the teat.
And my sister too, I gather. May I say what an honor it is to meet you again, my lady?
Spare me the hollow pleasantries, boy. I'll wager my remaining good teeth you didn't come to a forgotten corner of Eorzea to flirt with a wrinkly old woman. Now out with it. What is it you need of me? Azizla. I never thought I'd hear that name again.
You are familiar with it?
As familiar as one can get from poring over musty old tomes. The Alagons set the Isle afloat not long before the sun set on their empire. Old Louis Soir and I often talked about it. The place is home to a research facility dedicated to finding ways of mastering mighty beings, such as primals and dragons. And find ways it did too, frightening ones. Such secrets as lie buried on Azizla aren't fit to see the light of day. And now you tell me a band of dragon-baiting primal botherers are trying to dig them up?
Indeed. And to make matters worse, the Ascians have a hand in their plot. They must be stopped, no matter the cost.
I see. Very well.
You will help us then? Truly? I had not anticipated such an impassioned response. Could it be that the presence of young blood has stirred your own?
Ah, some things never change. One day that pertness is going to cost you your tail, my girl. Don't say I didn't warn you. Twas some 50 years ago, shortly after Garlemald had brought all of Ilsabard under its rule. Faced with the threat of invasion, the people of Sharlayan scrambled about for a means to resist the Empire. For my part, I was tasked with developing an etheric converger.
Ah, yes. A device which draws in ether and concentrates it to produce a destructive force.
But as my research neared its end, it was denounced by the Forum, who claimed that my device was more likely to destroy us than our enemies.
GB.
After that, they and I had a little falling out, and I decided to seal away all the fruits of my research, lest the dunder-headed ingrates reap any benefit. Ha! Petty, I know, but gods, it was satisfying.
Do mine ears deceive? 'Twas you, was it not, who was so fond of saying that all knowledge exists to advance mankind, that how it is used depends on us?
I don't remember. Perhaps. All right, yes. It was a pet phrase of mine. And that should give you a notion of how sick and tired I was of those spineless wretches of the Forum. All talk and no trousers, that lot. That's why I decided to remain behind, rather than join the Exodus.
You may have had your disagreements with my grandfather, but upon that point, your minds were as one.
With respect, Master, the fruits of your research should not be left to spoil. Will you share with us the secrets of the etheric converger?
Aye, I will. All the information you need is contained in a tome I wrote on the subject. But you'll have to fetch it from the forbidden section of the Great Library.
You were not exaggerating when you said that you had sealed it away. Though the city is abandoned, the library's guardians are all but certain to remain. We must needs cut a path through them. Come, let us away.
Not so fast. You don't expect that you can just waltz on in now, do you?
hear them. What should I have? Summoner. There's a lot of quests that you can. There's a lot of its level of quests that you can only do once you do so far in the story. It's the 3 elemental spells. Titan, Brutal, and Effort can only be gotten once you defeated their primary counterpart. If you got to whatever level unlocks those, or you defeated the respective primal, you have to wait until you're at that point in the story. I can wait. Where am I? Alright, from here. East. This way. And like, I think the other things to have like that you should sort of. But off the top of my head, I don't want it to accidentally run off. I can remember more times trying to level up a summoner where I've had to stop and do story than any other job. And right here it's like a good example. Even if I ran ahead and went into the library somehow, I don't have access to the library until I do this story quest. Here's the summoner quest. Here's the story quest. Gonna quickly do I'll do this story quest first. I'm recording my playthrough of the library. It's going to be Sports Story Fest. So the shiny one is Dolphinos and the blue one is mine. Dolphino, who I believe is cheating, and technically playing the stall for me. I think cheating because if they're a stall, they should have the fairy summon. Not the Carbuncle. Can't wait till level 70 and level 70.
Away with you!
Which will probably be left behind story stuff if they don't move it up again with the next extension. So that last part is personal issue.
Away with you!
Taking so long to get through the extension. Every time I get to the point that I can have really good stuff, like in this case, selling the helmet, the next extension comes out, and they push the ability back. At least that sunshine can forward. Okay, so we can drive to be home. The most weapon for Papa.
I shall make it quick.
I have my pride.
All the NPCs from Papa helping.
Away with you!
I don't know what to do here. Oh. There's a slight issue. What? Don't be on the side for the same stuff.
shall make it quick.
No, no.
I have my pride.
Okay, there we go.
Away with you!
Way over here. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to go safe. So I'm going to cut the something in half. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and see you next time.